Welcome back, fam. This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We're back, continue our light code series, and I really do hope you've been taking care of yourself, learning more about your life path, your purpose, your mission, learning more about your natal chart, really leaving no stone unturned, really taking your life seriously each and every day, learning more about yourself, because this is your hero's journey. And I'm just reminding you of your greatness, and just letting you know, hey, you're on the right path. You've been following your intuition, your higher self, and it led you to this presentation. And today, it's all about repeating number 7 vibration. Why you keep saying this number? So if the number 7 has been following you, recently, or has been following you for a while, and you just want to work in knowledge of, what this number, what it really means. At the end of the day, guys, build a relationship with these numbers and see what the number means for you at that particular time, because it's all, everything, you got to take everything into consideration, the things you're doing, the things that you're thinking, right? And also the seeds you've been planting too, over a period of time, of course, but everything is important. So just build a working knowledge and build a relationship with these numbers and see what the actual meaning is for you when you're doing certain activities, if that makes sense. Okay. But remember, our purpose and mission require learning life lessons and to gain experience and knowledge for our soul's growth. So if you've been doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, and you really haven't been seeing that consistency in your life, right? That means you need to change up your routine. And we all been there. And a lot of times it's because we lack a mentor with results that can really show us from their experience and perspective how they were able to really do things and get some results. That way you can kind of skip level. You're not repeating those same mistakes, but you will learn those mistakes by me. Prime example, I'm sharing my ups and downs and the things I learned about these numbers with you, because I've been using them for a while and I've been actually manifesting quite a few things. But it's not all about manifesting. It's about learning more about ourselves and really figure out why are we here, right? But when it comes to this number 7, before we start up, remember, guys, to have that greater alignment, it's all about having your thoughts, belief, words, emotions, and actions in a greater congruency, working together in harmony, so you can get have that reality that you're looking for and your results. Okay, it's all in your mind. At the same time frame, you gotta put some energy and some effort into your dreams, because they're worth it, right? So what goes in must come out, in other words. So on the surface level, guys, when it comes to this number 7, this angel number 7 indicates that you really need to keep up the great work you've been doing as of lately. You know what I'm saying? The universe really seeing what you've been putting out there, and you are on the right path, and you will find that things of a positive nature will really flow freely to you. And now it also, with this number, it's letting you know, guys, because remember, with every vibration, you got to respect the polarity here. With anything you have going on, you have the polarity and you have a scale, okay? High and low, right? But when you're seeing this number 7, and letting you know that it's time to really learn and succeed in self-mastery and self-control. And with enough strength of purpose, what'll happen is, your ambition will be realized, and you'll be able to overcome obstacles, right? Because you're getting that experience and you learning from your mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have some failure. You gotta have some low times to really respect what success feels like in your life. I hope that makes sense. But again, guys, it's all about your hero's journey, and you've been activated. And this is your call to adventure. You've been receiving supernatural aid from your ancestor, your spirit guides, God, force, energy, whatever you want to call it. You've been receiving that help, and it's time to really take your life seriously and really take your hero's journey seriously too, because you don't know what to expect. However, somehow, some way, things will line up for you with the proper intent. That's what it's all about, the proper intent, right? And so you at this point right now, like we mentioned, you gotta have a mentor, man. All the most successful people, if you want to call them successful, the people that really know what the hell going on, they had a mentor, because they helped them skip levels. They shared, knowledge and wisdom from passed down from years, eons, right? And that way you can have that core, foundation, like these 7 Hermetic Principles. And these are what I use. And before I even tell you the truth, guys, about these 7 Hermetic Principles, these are deeply encoded in my DNA, because I've been doing these things and I didn't even know that they were 7 Hermetic Principles or the 7 Universal Principles. But that lets you know how old or ancient we are as a collective, okay? Collective consciousness, okay? But use these 7 Hermetic Principles. I promise you, they will help you skip levels. However, you still need to put in the work, learn what they are, how to use them, and how to help people, okay? Don't hoard information, but you'll have a bird's eye view, how things play out versus getting swept away, blindly, because you lack the knowledge, the proper quality of information. And that's what it's all about. People lack the quality of information. But it's all about your transformation and atonement. And each and every day, our goal is to come back each day a better, stronger, wiser person, because we learning new things, building that brain, those brain cell neuroplasticity, right? But when we utilize these 7 Hermetic Principles, why they important is because what'll happen, you'll see the masses of people, everybody around, they just play Simon Says and follow what everybody else does, right? Without even asking questions. And they're obedient to the environment, right? And the wills of desires of others stronger than themselves, heredity, suggestion, and other outward causes, moving them around like pawns on the chessboard of life, right? But the masters, like us, because we using these 7 Hermetic Principles, right, we get to rise to the plane above. We get a bird's eye view, right? And we get to dominate our moods, characters, qualities, powers, as well as the environment which surround us, because we get to pick and choose. We use the power of choice. We don't just blindly just follow. We choose. We're our own best leader and our own best student too. So we the student and the teacher, if that makes more sense. Okay. But using these 7 Hermetic Principles, they're going to come in handy. But so let's talk about this number 7. I'm going to get you guys out of here. Okay. But when it comes to this number 7, cutting straight to the chase here. This number 7 is very mystical, okay? And it symbolizes wisdom, the 7 chakras, the 7 heavens. The number 7 symbolizes humanity's really deep inner need to find depth, purpose, meaning, and spiritual connection. Now, the repeating the angel number 7 indicates that you really need to keep up the great work you've been doing. You need to pat yourself on the back, and your angels and the universal energy are telling you that you are on the right life path. Okay, and that you will find that things of a positive nature will flow freely to you. Now, your main job is to, maintain your momentum and enthusiasm. So don't stop planting seeds. Stay in that law, that principle of cause and effect each and every day with the highest, having those high intents. And then you also with the highest outcomes for all in focus. So what you focus on grows. So all about that highest intent for the greater good. But this repeat number 7 tells of a beneficial time to learn and succeed in self-mastery again, self-control. And remember, it implies that with enough strength and purpose, ambition can be realized and obstacles overcome. And remember, guys, when it comes to self-mastery, there's 12 aspects to each and every person. All right, the 12 zodiac signs, those exist in each of us. These are different aspects of us. All right, from Aries, the head, down to Pisces to the bottom of the feet, right? So that's why, through these numerology presentations, I've been guiding, you guys through, basically what to do and expect in each and every day. We, have these proper expectations. That way, you're not neglecting a house or an aspect of yourself. I hope that makes sense, okay? So I repeat, the way I've presented those numerologies, forecasts or things to do, I may rename it, but I'm walking you through and what to expect, proper expectations, and also some seeds you can plant on these days, so that way you can really, work on yourself in each house, each aspects of yourself. So instead of just focusing on the financial and the spiritual aspect and maybe the family, right, you'll be able to tap into all these different aspects of yourself. That way, everything is not stuck in like 20 to 30% of you. Okay, so broaden your horizons. Okay, so let's talk about this number 77, reoccurring. We're gonna get out of here. So 77 reoccurring number sequence is a message from the angels reoccurring to you and letting you know again you're on the right path and you really been working diligently, and the rewards are coming on, coming your way. So just remember that 77. I know many of you guys see it all the time, and you're like, I know something good is about to pop off. But angel number 77 asks you to really keep up the great work and keep planting seeds. Now 777 informs you that you really have listened to divine guidance and are now putting that wisdom in your life, and it's a time to really reap those rewards for your hard work and efforts. So well done, pat yourself on the back. Now your success is very inspiring and helping people. I mean, you've really been teaching people by being a positive example. So this 777 informs you that you are to be commended and congratulated, and your efforts have been well noted. Okay, know that your wishes are coming to fruition in your life as a result of the concerted efforts and positive attitudes to life that you've been putting out there, because you've really been redirecting your focus, your attitude, especially once you really get just a basic understanding of your purpose and mission, which is to help raise the frequency in some kind of way and tell people the truth, give people quality information. That's part of it, but each and every person have their own little niche, right? And you will find that as you keep learning more about your numbers, natal chart, things of that nature. Okay, but 777 again is a positive sign, and it means that you should really expect some miracles to really pop off in your life. Okay, pat yourself on the back. And as we close, 7777 is a number sequence from your angels and the cosmos, letting you know again you're on the right path. What you're doing great, and the universe is really happy with your progress due to your positive attitude, because you've really been redirecting your focus. You've been transmuting those negative energies and using them for good things, right? And building. Instead of focus on negative things, you were using those negative vibrations and actually using it as fuel to help build your dream, right? That's what alchemist does. So, but at the end of the day, the universe is really excited and happy, with the seeds you've been planting, the hard work that you've been putting out there, and your rewards are on the way. So your wishes and desires are manifesting, because of those well-planted seeds and coming to fruition in your life. And 7777 is an extremely positive sign, and it means that you should also expect more miracles to occur for you. But remember, guys, respect that, polarity there, and you got a good side or a great side and a not so great side, but at the same time frame, with proper expectation, and you've been planting some great seeds, something good is gonna happen for you. Okay, use these 7 Hermetic Principles. So just a quick recap, when you see this on the surface level, this number 7 vibration, all it means is that, hey, keep up the great work you've been doing of late. Pat yourself on the back. You're on the right life path. You will find things are gonna really flow freely to you. There's a time, that 7 vibration, really to tap in your spiritual aspects, learn more about yourself, self-mastery, self-control, tap into all the 12 aspects of yourself that completes you, the whole you, right? Not just 2 or 3 houses. So, but with enough strength and purpose, ambitions can be realized and obstacles will be overcome. Okay, so with that being said, when you see, remember, knowledge itself is more important. Learn these 7 Hermetic Principles, and when you see this number 7, it's all about wisdom, the chakras, the 7 heavens. And it's also letting you know, reminding you of your purpose, your spiritual connection. Keep up the great work. You're on the right life path. Things are flowing freely for you, to you, all the time, because you the bomb.com. And also, it's all about learning, self-mastery, self-control. 77 letting you know, like, hey, you're on the right life path. Some rewards coming in for your hard work. 777, hey, you've been listening to divine guidance, and you've been taking action with that divine wisdom that you gain access to through your experience, right? But continue to be that positive example, in other words. And lastly, the 777, it just notes the progress, and the universe is really happy for you, because you happy with yourself, right? Because it's all you, and you expect these rewards. Have fun with yourself, have fun with your life, enjoy your life. Your life is worth living. And I'm sharing my experiences with you, and again, I'm gonna share some things I manifested if you want to see that, and what process I use to get these manifestations to really flow into my life, and the things I wrote down. Okay, because you gotta have a plan. If you don't have a plan, you plan to fail. Okay, but always stay in this principle of cause and effect. You would thank me later, I promise you. But when you're seeing these vibrations, reduce them down. See what the core frequency is for you, right? But at the end of the day, this is your life. Don't leave no stone unturned. Investigate, research, refine, and repeat. Okay, and you will find your own sweet spot, your niche. Okay, the universe gonna let you know if you're on the right path. Okay, so it's all about raising your vibration, learning new things each and every day. But this is repeat number 7 vibration, guys, and why you keep seeing this this number. All right, and remember, our purpose and mission require learning life lessons and to gain that experience and knowledge for our soul growth, and not doing the same thing over and over again. Reading those books that we need to read. You know what I'm saying? Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Cash Flow Quadrant, The Richest Man in Babylon, How to Win Friends and Influence People, The Nile Valley Contribution to Civilization by Anthony Browder. That's just to name a few. But keep learning. Share your knowledge and wisdom with people. You don't have to debate. Just point people to a reference, and if they teaching, sharing something that you haven't learned, say, hey, where can I find that, right? Instead of just blindly believing. So that's the, use that critical thinking skill, because your Kundalini energy is rising, and tap into your pineal gland activation. Okay, but remember, your thoughts, beliefs, words, emotions, and actions always going to equal your reality and your results. You are amazing. All right. Don't be so hard on yourself, okay? But this is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. Be sure to click that like, subscribe button down below. We will be back with the meaning of repeating 8s and the number 9. But until then, stay grateful and focused, fam. Peace.